like
dude.
that.
Oh, perfect.
Now I cycled 300s on them.
Right? Oh my word, man. That's all that E-Golem elixir coming back at you. Boom! Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. I have OG, just absolutely storied player in Clash Royale history, Diegob on the line. Diego, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, what's up, Ash? Thanks for having me on the channel.
Dude, it is
It's
so
been a
good
while.
to get you back, man. I was gonna say, you probably get sick of hearing this because I say it every time I talk about you, but dude, we were in the same clan. You were in my clan during beta. Like that's how long we go back, which is like going on 5 years ago. Isn't it crazy? Like you've grown up in Clash Royale, kind of.
Yeah, man, I remember Elite Gaming.
Yeah, dude. that was definitely the peak of your career, right? The height of your career, I'm sure. But in all sincerity, dude, you're now a member of Chivas Esports. How are things going over there? Like, how do you like the new team? Is it a big adjustment coming from Liquid?
I'm actually like loving the team environment right now that we have. They flew me out to Mexico, and we're all living in a team house.
Oh, nice.
All of my teammates and my coach. I'm actually having a really great time over here. Everyone's really, motivated. We're all excited for the season that we're about to play tomorrow. So
heck yeah. I mean, you've been your whole career in Team Liquid, right? And we'll talk about the deck, guys, in 1 second. I gotta ask a little bit. You've been your whole career in Team Liquid. Actually, do you want to play a match while we chat a little bit?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, let's jump into a ladder match right now. Be right back. But first, guys, today's video is brought to you by Summoner's War. Today we are celebrating, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever collaboration between Summoner's War and Street Fighter V. This is the first collaboration ever for Summoner's War. We're talking about your favorite characters from Street Fighter V. We have Ryu, Chun-Li, Dalsum, M. Bison, my personal favorite, and Ken. Now, for those of you who don't know, Summoner's War is the world's top mobile turn-based RPG with over 110 million downloads on this game, both in the Google Play Store and, of course, in the App Store. My favorite thing about Summoner's War is it's constantly evolving. This game just never ceases to amaze me with collaborations like the one that we're talking about today, the one that you can see on the screen, always adding new characters, new interesting kind of things to do in the game, keeping things fresh. Now, Summoner's War boasts over 1,000 unique monsters, guys, to collect and awaken. There are endless team compositions in this game. Suffice it to say, no battle will ever be the same. Now, 2 more things before I let you go, guys. Number 1, Summoner's War is celebrating Street Fighter collaboration right now with a special augmented reality filter event on social media and in-game events. Check it out. Description below. Speaking of description below, guys, I want to hook you up with a free Ken character. Free Ken if you download Summoner's War using the link in my description below. Top line of the description. Thank you so much to Summoner's War for sponsoring today. You know what? I lied, Diego. Let's go ahead and start with a replay so I can ask you some questions, and then we'll do the live matches. So 3, 2, 1, play on this. All right. Now, before we get really deep dive into this 3.1 rather fast, kind of higher skill Royal Hogs deck, what is it like? So you've been with Team Liquid your entire career, right? So talk a little bit about how it is transitioning from Team Liquid to Chivas, and obviously you have a great roster, but also, you had talk about transitioning from one of the most respected managers in Eric to, is it Jose that you have now?
Yeah, so my previous coach was Eric, or EB7, and my coach now is Jose. So it's pretty interesting transition, I'd say.
Is it different coaching styles? Yeah.
Yeah, the coaching style. Yeah, I'd say it's also it's much different. So I'd say, I don't know, I guess say Eric's a little bit more like chill and laid back, and Jose's a little bit more on the stricter side of like coaching. Okay. Because sometimes we were practicing he'd want us to practice specific matchups like for hours, and we really wouldn't do that in Team Liquid. Or he also wants us to do a lot of internal practices in the team, like 1v1 and 2v2. We did that sometimes in Liquid, but most of the times we didn't like practicing against each other. We just didn't enjoy it. So that's a different change also. But,
was that a tough adjustment for you, or are you actually taking it in stride?
I don't think it's a tough adjustment. I just have to do whatever my coach says, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And
absolutely.
It's not, yeah. It's practice is practice anyways. At the end of the day, so
Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't mind whatever I need to do right for the team.
That's true, definitely. What about like Clan Wars 2 in the pro scene? Do you guys talk about the update? Do you guys have any like opinions on whether it was good or bad or anything like that, or do you guys not really care?
So yeah, for Clan Wars 2, we were pretty skeptical about it, and then it came out, and it was kind of like, I don't know, I could say like a letdown, but it was kind of like a little disappointing because we were expecting a little bit much more. But I think for casual players, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of good feedback there, but like as like in the pro community, we don't really like care about it too much. Like we
Sure.
don't really,
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
Everything.
Yeah, that's kind of the answer that I expected from you, but yeah, I think that a lot of people are kind of let down. We just waited so long for that update too, and it's I think it's pretty safe to say that for most people, I mean, there's always, like you said, maybe some clans is kind of reinvigorated, which is cool to hear as well. But anyway, enough update talk, Diego. Talk a little bit about this deck. So it's 3.1 as opposed to, usually Royal Hog decks a little bit more expensive, like 3.5-ish to 4, or even higher if it's like 3 Musketeers sometimes. So are you playing it more aggressively? Does it change how you play the deck, or are you still playing it roughly the same?
So since the deck cycle is so cheap, like before double elixir, like you can always go aggressive with Royal Hogs. Because whatever they throw at you can defend really easily with the cards that you have. You have a lot of versatility and defending, right? So it's kind of a really fast-paced type of cycle deck with the Royal Hogs.
I love it. I love it. So are there any cards, speaking of cycle, first off, first play in this deck, and we're going to do all live after this, guys, but first plays, would you ever do Royal Hogs first play, or is that not what you're about? Would you rather cycle something in the back?
It's okay to do Royal Hogs first play if you have a lot of good answers, like if you don't have any spells, if you have, for example, like Ice Golem, Hunter, Magic Archer, Mini P.E.K.K.A, things like that in your hand, like next, then you can cycle Royal Hogs at the bridge. It's okay at the start of the match.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Would you ever split
Not
Hogs
then,
or no?
I'd wait. What's that?
Would you ever split your Royal Hogs or not really?
Splitting Royal Hogs, it depends a lot on the matchup. If they have Fireball and both the towers are like around the same HP, then you can start splitting Hogs. Or if they have either like Mega Knight, things like that, buildings that pull, it just really depends.
Okay.
Most of the times you can go if they have like poison decks, you can go in same lane. If they have something a lot like a Mega Knight or a Fireball, right, Bomb Tower, then you can just split your Hogs. It's okay.
Okay.
It's also situational.
Okay, sounds good, man. Well, let's go ahead and do some live matches here. All right, here we go. We found a match. What's your starting hand like?
I'm Hunter, Heal Spirit, Magic Archer. See, he played level 12 Skelly Barrel, so it's bait or mortar, I think.
Yeah. So, would you rather cycle is magic? What's your starting plays for this deck? Sorry.
Starting plays is either cycle Snowball, cycle Heal Spirit at the bridge, Magic Archer in the back, or Royal Hogs at the bridge if you have good defense cards afterwards.
Okay.
So that's a good Magic Archer. And
yeah, it is.
Earthquake.
And Earthquake. Why do you like Earthquake and not, Fireball or whatever in this deck, a bigger spell?
So normally Fireball would be fine, but the problem with that is you can never break through any buildings. Like Bomb Tower, Bar Pot, etc. You're never going to break through, so that's why you need Earthquake and Royal Hog decks. If not, you're never going to get damage, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
even if you don't have Fireball for like Skeleton Dragons or whatever, you can still defend with Hunter, Ice Golem, Snowball, etc.
And this deck is such a fast cycle to it, so in double extra time especially, when they don't have a building, are you getting pretty aggressive with your Earthquakes? Like whenever you can get troop value with your Royal Hogs?
I'd say towards the end of a match, if you need to win on damage, then it's fine to cycle Earthquakes. See, because Earthquake does more than a Fireball, so
yeah.
It's that's why it's also better, because in most cases cycling damage for spells wins you games. So this guy wasted Fireball, so I'm gonna go in here. So yes, Valkyrie and Fireball, which is interesting.
Valkyrie, Fireball, Log, Mortar is going to be a fun one for you, but at least you have the early damage advantage here.
Yep. Yeah, the good thing about this deck is it should always be any Mortar or Expo decks most of the time because you just get free value with Earthquakes.
That's true, yeah.
So here's just kind of a back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dead. That's an Earthquake.
Nice Earthquake.
Yep, always Earthquake Mortars.
It's so crazy. What about against Expos? Are you Earthquaking them all the time, or are you just going to go with, like, you know, Ice Golem, Royal Hogs, whatever? Because you have, like, plenty of options.
It's more both.
Yeah, yeah.
It's more you cycle both. It's like once they fireball your Royal Hogs, you can just Earthquake, then just play Ice Golem tank, and then you just keep going in again. If they always fireball your Royal Hogs and you always Earthquake their Teslas or anything, let's see here. They're always they can't get damage, right? Because their Expo's never gonna break through. You just keep them in that cycle.
Okay. Nice defense.
So if you send
here, it looks like.
Yeah.
Nice snowball. All right, cool. So this one you.
So I'm just gonna go in
down.
here. So we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one should be fine. This should be game.
It's like rinse and repeat. Royal Hogs. Boom.
Yep. If they fireball Royal Hogs, it's perfect. So you can always use your troops, and they won't get any value with spells.
I guess like a Hog Rider, would you prefer to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. or are you gonna go with Hunter on defense?
Versus Hog, you always want to play Mini P.E.K.K.A. because if you time it right, it doesn't get a hit.
Okay.
But even if you time your Hunter perfectly, it's always gonna get one hit. So always try to, always try to defend with Mini P.E.K.K.A. versus Hogs.
Okay, makes sense. It is crazy that Earthquake does more than a Fireball, man. It's like, after the spell nerf or whatever.
Okay. So this game should be done soon. So this guy's not giving up.
And now he's not. Shout out to Septivos. At least he's not making it easy on you. Even though it is kind of easy. But you can see this deck, like, this is one of the reasons that I really liked it when you picked it out, is that defensively it looks, you know, like you said, you can always cycle to what you need. What would you say, like, a difficult matchup for this deck, and how do you handle it? GG's.
GG. Hard matchup for this deck would be mostly any graveyard decks, especially since most graveyard decks bring either Bomb Tower, Goblin Cage, or Barb Hut, so it would be pretty hard to break through. And even if you do break through, the defense for graveyard isn't the best. Since you don't have logs, snowballs isn't the best for defending skeletons. You need to hunt your Mini P.E.K.K.A. whatever tank they play at the bridge, and then you need a Magic Archer either behind King Tower or on the other side of the map.
Okay.
Like if they push your right, Magic Archer to the left, and so it starts chipping on the graveyard. And since you kill their tanks, the Princess Tower and the Magic Archer should clean that up.
Boom! Here we go, inside a match, guys. All right. So, oh, dude, I was just gonna ask you, what do you do if they play Golem first play? So now we get to see. What do you do when they play Golem first play?
Yep, you just go in. You rush. Perfect.
Wow. Okay, so
I think I just won.
You just won the match, you think?
Yep, I just won.
Okay, cool. So, you already had Hunter played in that matchup, but would you have typically just gone in with Royal Hogs, or would you have still, like, went all in on that other lane? Wow, rage.
All in. Either Royal Hogs Mini P.E.K.K.A. or Royal Hogs Hunter. Not just Royal Hogs by themselves.
Okay.
You can defend with something cheap. You need a Mini P.E.K.K.A. to either kill whatever he plays, or a Mini P.E.K.K.A. or Hunter to kill whatever he puts on the Royal Hogs, so he doesn't have any counter push.
Okay, what is this deck, dude? Okay, Golem, right? Firecracker, Rage, Wizard, Valkyrie. Dude, this is one of those weird decks, though, that, like, in double Lister time, like, you never know, you know? With the Rage, you never know.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
So, and Rocket.
Okay, well, this guy did this. So, I think I'm going to just destroy him now, because that was super aggressive.
Right?
So, yes.
Does that Valkyrie?
He's either going to play... Okay, so he has Valkyrie and Skarmy right now, so I'm just gonna let that go. Just keep playing stuff in the back. Okay, perfect. So right now he should have Skarmy to defend this. Skarmy or card he hasn't shown, which is great. So I'm gonna do this. Let that go. Alright, and I think I should take... So I activate
Nice
King.
activation. Okay.
This ready for the Skarmy.
Just gonna wait.
Alright, yeah, that should
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So that should be great.
So would you ever do because like what if they had like bats or something? So would you ever do like a magic archer with the Royal Hogs when they play golem?
What's that?
Would you ever do like a magic archer with the Hogs when they play golem? Because like what if they have bats or something?
If you don't have mini peck or hunter, then you can play that. It's fine. Magic archer, have your spells ready. Earthquake if they play Skarmy, bat, snowball if they play bats, etc.
Okay, but the main point is, again, you don't want to go in with just Royal Hogs when they golem in the back.
Nope. Just go in hard on the other lane. This guy.
GG's, man. That was a quick one. What about Lava Hound? Like, break that strategy down for us in terms of, is it the same type of thing? They drop Lava Hound, you go Royal Hogs something in the other lane, or is it different?
Yes, Lava Hound, unless your hand's really bad, you never want to play into it, so you always want to go in the other lane hard.
Okay.
So they waste elixir so they can't mount a big lava push, because, for example, if you go in hard on the other lane, and they they defend it, right? Because they drop the lava, so they use whatever left elixir they have to defend the Royal Hogs that you sent in the other lane. They can't support the lava, so you can just drop like a hunter on that, and it kills the lava instantly, and then there goes their push.
Perfect. All right, so here we go. It looks like it could be Expo, it could be mortar, maybe.
Yeah, Magic Archer is getting a lot here, so I'm gonna support it. Okay. Yeah, Magic Archer is amazing.
So Expo. So, do you look at this as like a free win, or is it not that easy?
It's pretty free. Unless you overcommit. I kind of went super aggressive here, so we might go in, but I think I'm fine. So I'll do this. So Expo should always, it should mostly be a free win. Okay. I don't even know if he has Fireball or not, but anyway, it shouldn't be that bad. Since you have such quick cycle with the Ice Golem and Ice Spirit, Heal Spirit, you can always you're always gonna have Royal Hogs or Earthquake for whatever they put down, so it's pretty free. Since you play this, I'm gonna play this.
It's a nice Earthquake for you if you need it, and you do take it. Yeah. And again.
And that's their Expo.
Yeah, right? He'll get like about 2 damage to your right tower.
Yeah, it's Expo and Mortar pretty free wins with this deck.
So while you're playing this deck, the things that what are the things that you're like keeping in your mind? Are you paying a close attention to your cycle, or do you not really have to because it's so fast anyway?
To my cycle, not really, since it's so quick. I can always cycle whatever, whatever in the back or in the front, doesn't matter. Yeah, like if you more so whatever they have. Okay. He's probably gonna go Expo soon, but I can just cycle Earthquake, so it's okay. Yeah, I'll do this. Okay, Expo lockdown, that's fine. He got a lot of damage here, but it doesn't really matter. I think I have a better cycle now that I did that.
Do you play a lot of aggressive, like, magic archers, for tower chip damage with this deck? Opportunity? Yeah, I'd say that's really good for this deck. Unless they have a deck that can punish you hard, but if they don't, for example, since I played Magic Archer at the start because he had Expo, but usually I wouldn't do that, only in double elixir when you need to get damage, but before that, I wouldn't really recommend it, only if, like I said, his deck can't punish, like an Expo. I can defend this really easy. Yeah. And he keeps going with like the super quick Tesla, which is not allowing him to fireball the Royal Hogs, so it's working out here. Yeah, I have a pretty good, I'm in a pretty good cycle right now. He really can't do anything right now. Yeah. Should be free win soon. I'm gonna play this, so I can play this here. Okay. So I can start chipping both now. See. Nice. So I have to focus on both my piggies and my Magic Archer. Yeah. That gets damage. Okay. And that's game. You're totally overwhelmed him. Nothing you could do there. GG's. All right, want to do one more and then maybe coach me for a match? Sure, I got you. Obviously, you've been around CRL forever. Give me like a player that you think is amazing. Not to put you on the spot here, but I'm sure you think a million players are amazing. But a player that you think is amazing that not a lot of people talk about, or that doesn't get the respect that you think they deserve. Give me a second to think about the teams. Yeah, here. Sure. Or maybe it's a player that like you always struggle against or something that just like always has your number or whatever. All right. E-Golem. You're like, dude, I don't struggle against anybody, man.
may or may not be you, honestly.
Yeah, right? Could be a double
Okay, it looks like
drag.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no player right now comes to my mind, to be honest.
Okay, gotcha.
I guess you could say Razzer. Razzer from...
Okay.
Razzer's pretty always been underrated. He's always been really good at the game, so I would say for sure him.
It's a good choice.
He's been good for
dude,
like
too.
honestly.
Yeah.
Since this, yeah, he's also a really nice guy. I respect him a lot. You know, no problems with him at all.
Yeah, he's
So
one of those
I think
guys.
he's pretty underrated, to be honest.
Yeah, he's one of those guys too who like he can definitely like he's had several that come to mind like King of the Hill sweeps, you know? Like he's a guy that if you take him for granted or if you whatever or not take him for granted, but you know, if you think I can beat Razzer or whatever, like I've seen him so many times. I feel like being like, wow, Razzer did it again. Like in the complexity days too, I felt like he was sweeping all the time. But here comes a huge monster push for you. Interested to see how you're gonna defend this. If you
Okay, he might take my tower, but
yeah.
it's fine with tower trade here. Let's see. Okay, I think I can defend this though.
Yeah. So against this, it seems like what you're trying to do here. Oh, the rage comes down. What you're trying to do against E-Golem in general, it seems to be, correct me if I'm wrong, that you are basically focusing on the E-Golem, killing it, DPSing it down ASAP, and at the same time distracting and keeping distance between the support troops.
Yeah, you always want to get rid of the E-Golem as fast as you can. That's what's most important, right? So you can always Magic Archer to, you know, Magic Archer from a distance to start getting chipped. So you actually either waste Fireball on that. You always Hunter in the back because your Hunters would kill the E-Golem. And then you just, you know, you just support it with Ice Golem like this.
Oof.
You try to just try to keep the Hunters alive pretty much. Let's see here.
Yeah. Oh
and
my god,
like
dude.
that.
Oh, perfect.
Now I cycled 3 Hunters on him.
Right? Oh my word, man. That's all that E-Golem elixir coming back at you. Boom!
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. 3 Hunters, new card leaked. Right?
The triple Hunter, no.
Right?
It's a new
that
card.
is GG's, man. Very well done. All right, God. Good luck, Sando. So I have Mini P.E.K.K.A, Ice Golem, Snowball, and Hunter. So, just Snowball.
Oh, you're playing Day. That's a Snowball. Yep.
Easy. Ice Golem. Oh my god, this dude.
This guy's throwing everything he's got at you.
Yeah, he is.
That's okay.
Yeah, who cares? I can just Royal Hog a split.
Exactly. This guy.
I like this guy. He's crazy.
Kind of threw a lot at you, so you can split those, no problem.
I can't get in front of the Hunter, so yeah.
That's okay. Okay, Heal Spirit kills that. Nice. That should be good. That should be good damage, honestly.
Yeah, and that guy, what the heck? He started out like spam king of the century. No worries though.
Yeah, that guy's crazy.
I gotta keep in mind that he does have the Golem Barrel too, so I don't have a great answer for that. I'm just gonna Hunter.
True.
But I caught that with that Hunter.
He is playing super aggressive though, I'm not gonna lie. He's throwing everything he's got at you, so
I'm just gonna let that go. Whatever. I feel like he's playing like he's gonna scar me this maybe? Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, this guy is pretty low because you ate the wall breakers and you've been super aggressive, so yeah, you can just set up a push with Magic Archer and you should be fine.
Would you have let that go or would you have blocked it with like an Ice Golem with those Spear Goblins?
If you have like Heal Spirit, that's fine. I would have let it go if you didn't have Heal Spirit. I'd rather you just save up for the push. That's pretty good. That should be a lot of damage. Only one of those connect.
That was bad.
Okay, Magic Archer.
Okay,
that's fine.
That's not bad.
That's spell range, so nice, good Magic Archer.
Okay.
Should be
Activation maybe? No, forget it. All right, so yeah, I can just do this here.
Yep, you can. He has no big spell, so you can always support that with the Magic Archer.
Yeah.
Nice, good Snowball. That's pretty good. He's wasting a lot to defend.
Yeah. I'm just
Magic Archer gets. Yeah, that's good. You can just cycle those cards.
Keep cycling a little bit.
So much value here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got nothing to kill it, so it should be good. See, you got Snowball there. Nope. Yeah, I should see. Okay, only one though.
All right. Get the earthquake.
Oh, 2
down.
HP.
2 HP. Okay. Just gotta be a little careful.
Yeah, just
want to make sure I just.
here. You got defend.
Okay. Okay. He's
for
not gonna.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
And then the match is yours.
All right. All set. I don't think he'll get that. Okay. Good. Good.
Nice. 5 seconds.
I don't really have a good
girl.
answer to this. So 2,
2
1. Wow,
You
this
got it, you
dude,
got
man.
it.
This dude. Good game.
What a
I don't
weird
know.
play.
It wasn't a decisive
Nice.
victory, but my boy Sando really threw it at me there. All right, dude. Well, hey, man, super fun deck. I can't wait to play a little bit on ladder here. Thanks so much for coming on, man. Any shout-outs or anything before we let you go?
Nothing. Just I guess just you follow me on Twitter at Diegob_CR, and it's the same handle for my Instagram. And other than that, I just want to say thanks for having me on your channel. You know, it's been a while, so I'm glad to be back on.
Dude, we always love having you, Diego. So huge shout out to Diego, guys. Make sure you go follow him. Diego, you gotta start like a YouTube channel or something, man.
Oh, I guess I do. I'm so lazy with streaming and videos. Like, it's not really my thing. I'm more so just playing and focusing on the league. We also
on
play
the game.
tomorrow, so wish us luck.
All right, dude. Good luck tomorrow, aka a day ago for my viewers. And thanks again for coming on, man. Appreciate it.
Awesome, man. Thanks so much,
No problem. Guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Catch up with Diego in the show notes below, all the social media and stuff, as we mentioned. The deck link will also be down there, along with Diego's player stats and profile. Links to StatsRoyale.com. Huge shout out to my YouTube partner, Bren Chong. And as always, take care, guys.